We're joined by Taz Sherman. Questions for Taz? Go ahead, Greg Hunter.
So Taz, Coach was just saying that he thought it was just confidence, which was the biggest factor in your, increased offensive output. Is it that simple, or are there other things that have helped get you to where you're at?
Well, I do feel like it's that simple. I feel like, of course, last year coming into a new team, not even as a young guy, just as a junior, and having to step into a kind of older role already with people that was already here last year. It was last year just coming in, my confidence level wasn't that high. I was trying to find my niche and find out what my role is for the team. This year, they put all the confidence in me, and still all the confidence in me that I need is just do what I do, how I play the game, and just continue just to produce and just play my game. And once I'm aggressive, everything just kind of flows in for me. When I'm not aggressive, I'm just hurting the team more than helping.
Jackson, you're next.
Hey, Taz, what do you guys, when you guys look at Texas on film, what do you guys see with their defense? They're leading the Big 12 and field goal percentage defense. Teams have a hard time making shots against them. What do you guys see there?
Well, in ways they kind of play like us defensively. Don't allow the ball to be reversed, and they definitely make you be strong with the ball. If you're loose with the ball, of course they'll pressure you, and they'll eventually turn you over or try to get you to force a bad shot. But no, their defense is kind of good. I watched them on film a good amount of times. I've seen them play on TV a good amount of times. They kind of play like us, which I feel like wouldn't really bother us that much, as we play against us every day. And we just kind of know what passes to make, what passes to not make. And they force you to take bad shots, long threes, so they can get out in transition and run, which they're very good at. We just got to be strong with the ball, make smart passes, and definitely make smart decisions with the shots and passes that we take.
If I could follow up real quick. Obviously you're a shooter and a scorer, and, when you see a defense like this, does that present do your eyes kind of light up? Do you like a challenge like this for, as a scorer versus a good defense?
Well, that's why we're here. That's why I'm in the Big 12. That's why I'm Division. That's why I play Division I basketball. I came here to play against the best, and of course, you're gonna be challenged by the best in this league. Everybody from top to bottom is pretty much a game. There's no easy win in this league. So their defense is definitely gonna challenge me, and I'm gonna take on the challenge head on, and I hope my team will too.
Great.
Taz, take me into the mindset of a comeback. Each of the last two games, you guys faced big deficits and obviously came back in each and got the win at Oklahoma State. So, discouraging when you look up and you see you're down 18. How do you maintain when you're down that big?
Of course, it's a little discouraging. I'd be a liar if I say if I look up at the scoreboard and we're down 18 that I'm just not discouraged a little bit. But the point of the start to making a comeback is to get everybody on the same page, to let everybody know we're not losing. So both games, it was somebody in the huddle. We're not losing this game. We're going to win this game. We're going to find a way, because we made comebacks last year, Cancun tournament. I'm pretty sure other games we had comebacks, and even though we don't necessarily want to just have to come back every game, that definitely shows the resiliency we have a team. And it's not that discouraging once we just look up, see what we need to do. If we playing bad, then we know what we need to do to fix it. And, just fix all the problems that we have amongst ourselves in the huddle, on the court, and just bring all the energy. The team that has the most energy during these types of games with the no fans always wins.
Go ahead, Tom Bragg.
Hey, Taz, just curious what it's been like working with Jawan Staten this year, a guy that played that position and has played for Hugs before. Just what's it been like having him around?
Oh, having Wani around is great. He shows you a different type of insight that you or the coaches even know. Because, again, he played on his court recently. He played in the NBA, played overseas, played professional ball. So he just has a different type of knowledge than me and different type of knowledge than anyone here. He tells you straight up what it is, and Of course, he helps you off the court, works on things like he works help with me with ball handling and just getting to spots offensively and just not being complacent. Just don't make every shot a tough shot and just try to get a lot of easy shots. So having Wani is definitely a great help here.
John Antonic.
Other than scoring more points in Texas, for West Virginia to beat Texas on Saturday, you've got to do what?
We have to defend. We have to box out. We have to defend the transition offense.
We'll go to Mike Kazaza.
Taz, how's it going?
Good.
Question for you on your offense. I know it's most of the same people and it's not a majorly different thing, but I'm trying to think of what game was. Maybe Oklahoma State. You back cut, and I think Gabe fed you for a pass, and you tried to dunk it, and it looked totally different than what you guys have been doing. It was almost like 5 out. And it just seems like you guys are passing and moving a little bit more freely too. How much different is it for a player? And then is it more suited to who you have and what you can do right now?
Well, it's different for me and my specific ability because I play on the outside, of course, anyway, and just open up driving areas and cutting areas and just lanes open up when we just have that 4 out, sometimes 5 out offense. And, you can just get into the driving kicks more like other teams do to us. Other teams just drive, try to get downhill, kick out for open shots. And if they don't have the open shot, they just attack downhill. And that's really the start of a good offense. If you can get downhill on an opponent, cause help, spread it out, and we can get an open shot, then that's great for our offense. And I feel like that's what we've been doing. We're not letting the ball stick to our hands as often lately. With our offense now, since it's kind of changed a little bit, we kind of run this 4 out 1 in thing to where Derek doesn't get double teamed a lot. And if he does, he has the passing in vision to find the open guy. And that's what we've been doing lately. We're trying to create offense on the outside so we can draw the defense in and just pitch it out and then eventually throw it into DC if he has a one-on-one matchup. And we've been doing that pretty lately.
Last couple for Taz. Go ahead, Justin.
Hey, Taz, you guys are basically, this will be basically the second month of the season that you guys have been going through this weird thing. And you can look around the country and see all the teams that have paused activities or have had to cancel games and postpone games. You guys haven't had anyone test positive yet, since the summer, but during the season, no one's tested positive. Surprised by that at all? And what's it been like, going through the constant testing?
Well, I'm not going to say it's a surprise for us because I feel like we're all focused and we're all trying to do the right thing just to have all these games and continue to stay on the floor. Everybody's been doing a good job. We've been holding everybody accountable. And, of course, everybody's been holding themselves accountable. Just be wary of where you're going, have a mask on, and just try to be as responsible as possible. And the tests, they're repetitive. We get 3 a week. But, that's what you have to do to play. And so none of us are just complaining about getting the test because we know that's what we have to do to stay on the floor. And, of course, that's what all we want to do. We was in the Big 12 tournament last year, and we felt the hurt of it being canceled, and we don't want that this year. We did a lot of hard work this year. We put in a lot of work since the summer, and we don't want all that to go to waste.
And Chuck Landon, go ahead. Go ahead, Chuck.
All right, let's try this again. Taz, you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Hey, what's the feeling?
Oh.
Rim looks about 4 feet. What's that feel like?
You can repeat it again. It kind of cut out during the middle.
Oh, okay. When you're on a hot streak and you've made 3 or 4 baskets in a row, and the rim feels like it's about 4 feet wide, what does that feel like to you?
I just feel like I can make every shot. Always from the beginning, I don't never really feel like I'm gonna miss any shot. Every time I shoot, I think the shot is going in. That's how I was just raised, and that's how I was just taught as a basketball player to feel like when I shoot the ball. But once I make 3, 4, 2, however many, I just feel like I'm just good for the rest of the game. I finally found the type of range and found the distance, and of what the jump shot is supposed to be, because every basketball is different, every court, every rim is different from where we play in. So finding that rhythm during the game definitely helps me. And I know when I make shots, my other teammates just kind of go along. If you see the bench every time we make shots or somebody go on the streak, we all are praising him, we all are clapping, and we're all just into the game. So when I make a couple shots in a row, I definitely feel like the rim is way bigger than what it is, and I just try to make as many as I can during the game.
Okay, Taz, thanks for joining us.
No problem.